I just want to say something. It's a big story, but I'm going to cut it short. I want to thank God for Pastor and Mama Adelucia, because for the love that God has put in them for me and my family. I want to thank God for giving Mama Adelucia and Pastor to me as my spiritual parents. I want to thank God for my son's life, for what he's done through Pastor for my son. My son, he had a lot of difficulties at school. Every time I used to go for parents' evening, it used to always be something that would bring me down. The teacher would say that they're not happy with his progress.
Sorry, ma'am, I have to translate it, sorry. Je voulais dire que maman a dit merci pour le pasteur et pour maman Adelucia pour l'aide. Et il voulait aussi remercier Dieu à cause de son enfant, et en même temps aussi pourquoi, parce que l'enfant a quelques problèmes d'apprendre à l'école. Il arrive des moments où on lui appelle pour qu'on puisse savoir pourquoi, pour savoir comment l'enfant est en train d'apprendre. Ok, sorry.
Yeah, it used to really bring me down. It was really a big problem.
Alors c'était des problèmes un peu sérieux pour le croissement de l'enfant. Alors ça me donnait un peu de la tristesse, un peu, ça me dérangeait un peu.
Yeah, sometimes I used to say, "Oh God, why did you give him to me? Why?"
Il arrive des moments où je disais, Seigneur, pourquoi c'est pour moi? Pourquoi seulement mon enfant? Pourquoi moi?
Sometimes I used to even hide things from my husband. I refused to tell him some of it.
Et des fois, je gardais les secrets pour... je disais pas à mon mari.
Then, in January, when we had our 12 days of prayer for 12 months of blessings of the year 2014,
en janvier, quand on a eu notre moment de 12 jours de prière et 12 mois de bénédiction de 2014,
every day, Pastor used to pray for Michael.
tous les jours, le pasteur priait pour Michael.
The whole 12 days.
Tous les jours, les 12 jours.
Even if it was a day that we were not in church,
même quand on n'était pas à l'église,
Pastor used to come all the way to my house.
Le pasteur venait
after
dans la
school,
maison, après l'école.
He would come at home to pray for Michael.
Il venait à la maison pour prier pour Michael.
And that was really the love of God. That is a pastor who really showed me love.
C'était vraiment l'amour de Dieu. Le pasteur m'a vraiment montré l'amour.
Even one day when we were here in church,
une fois j'étais ici à l'église,
I can remember Pastor was praying for Michael.
Le pasteur priait pour Michael.
He even started crying himself.
Il a commencé à pleurer.
But every time he used to tell me, yeah, let's just have faith. God is going to do it. God has already done it.
Et il me disait toujours, ayez la foi parce que le Seigneur l'a déjà fait.
When I hear that, I feel better.
Quand je l'écoutais,
but when I go home,
quand je suis allée à la maison,
or when we try to learn something together,
on a essayé de faire quelque chose ensemble,
and it didn't work,
ça n'a pas marché.
I'll go back to sadness.
Je suis devenue encore triste.
But I want to thank God today.
J'aimerais remercier le Seigneur aujourd'hui.
Because my son is now making great progress in school.
Mon fils est mieux à l'école.
And I believe it's the prayer that Pastor Joel did for him, all the sacrifices, the fasting.
Je crois que c'est le pasteur Joël, sa prière et les sacrifices qu'il a fait.
Last month I went to meet the teacher.
Le mois dernier, je suis allée voir son enseignant.
Even before I got there, I was already down.
Avant que je arrive là, j'étais vraiment triste.
Because we've never had a good conversation.
On n'a jamais eu une bonne conversation.
But that day,
bon, ce jour-là,
the teacher told me that she was very happy with his progress. Even I couldn't believe it. I said, "Are you sure you're talking about my son?"
Je ne croyais pas. J'ai dit, mais vraiment, tu parles de mon fils?
She said, "Yes, your son is making good progress, and I'm happy."
Il a vraiment fait un progrès et je suis heureux.
And even now, he can open the book. He can read to me.
Aujourd'hui, il peut ouvrir le livre et écrire et lire.
So I don't read to him as much as I used to read to him. Now he reads to me more.
Maintenant, c'est lui qui écrit, qui lit, pas moi.
I thank God for His
love. Le Seigneur pour son amour.
Another thank you to God.
Un autre merci au Seigneur.
I think maybe I wouldn't even have been here today.
Je pense que peut-être j'allais pas être ici aujourd'hui.
Because the devil really wanted to take away my happiness and my joy.
Parce que Satan voulait vraiment prendre ma
Just
joie
in the space of 1 week.
en une semaine.
But because God sees how faithful I am to